Master. There is existence of God. God is everywhere. God is always there. God is ever there. God is in living beings and non-living beings. For non-living beings, to say an example, as per Purana, Bhakta Prahlada, as per prayer of Bhakta Prahlada, God Narasimha showed his existence in pillar and came out of it and killed Hiranyakashipu. Then the sorrow, Sukha and Dukkha. Then Sat is Ananda. Sat means existence, Chit means thinking or action, or Ananda, a state of mind to be in happiness.
Bhagavan says, Kshetram is the field, body is our field, Kshetrajna is knower. So in this stanza, he explained who is the knower and who is the
what is
knowing. So, ever present, Bhagavan is ever present in ourselves.
Yes.
So he is the one, he makes us to experience the world through the body, through the mind and through the intellect. Without him, we can't live because the life principle he is having. He is only otherness and he is happiness only. In the same way, the world also governed by the Bhagavan, existing power. This existing power is through the existing power we can see the world. The world also exists because without his presence there is nothing in the world. So existing power is he is the one. So in this we must know that we can't do anything through the body, mind and intellect without the help of Bhagavan. So the life power is in us. So the same life power governs the whole world. So we have to understand that power is inside us. Inside us, the life power. Through the life power, we experience the world outside. So we must know without the God power, we can't do anything. So the experience is available only because of his power only. So we must know the life power in us. Then the second stanza he said, don't think this is the body only the Kshetram. All the outside you are looking, all the matter and all the emphasis, Kshetram only. The knower is Bhagavan only. Because even in the stone, even the mountain, everything has life. The life power is only God's thing. Without his like the gold ornament, if we take the gold from the ornament, we can't see the ornament. So the saram is the substance is Bhagavan. So in the same way, he is the power. He rules all over the world. We understand that power, the same power in us. The life power in us is the same power that. So we have to understand that power is inside us. Inside the power make us to understand the world experiences. So he said that in the third stanza he explained what is the Kshetram, what is the Vikara, and I can tell all the, because in this stanza he said nothing else in the world without his power. So I have explained, I will explain all the things we can understand. What is life, what is matter, what is feeling, you can understand, and afterwards we can understand the what power, what is the Kshetram, what is the Kshetram. Even it is not by said me, even before that, because Krishna said, you don't think that I am now saying, because even the Rishi, Brahma Sutra and all the Paras, they explain these things, but knowing power. In the meditation mode, they know all. These things, now I have to know. So this is the same truth all over the Brahma Sutra and all the.
So now all of us know, including the most ordinary people, fact, not Hindus alone, everybody knows that there is a God in us. If they are believers. But that is the first step to recognize. You should recognize that there is God in us. From here, what is our development? To feel little by little that divinity in me itself. God is in me is the first step. As I grow, I have to be able to confidently say, I am the God. When you say, I am the God, there is no ego. There is no ego. People think it is egoistic statement. It is not egoistic statement. There is no other solution. As long as you are going to say, I am the God, you are going to still see differences. Where we see differences, there is ego. Where we see differences, there is ego. Where we see one, there is no ego. There is no ego. Right? As long as I think God is in me, I am still thinking I am the body, mind and intellect. I am still thinking I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. Number one problem. Number two problem, as long as I think God is in me, I am still depending on Him. Spirituality is gaining total independence. Spirituality is gaining total independence. To this extent, if you feel you need any change to happen, if you feel you need any change to happen, that very need to make the change to happen creates an agitation in you. And any agitation covers that which is already beautiful, which is yourself. So the right spiritual understanding is, as it is, I am perfect, everything is beautiful, nothing needs to change. If you have doubts, you ask me. Unless you come to this state, as it is, everything is beautiful, nothing needs to change. You are still wanting some change depending on the external world, and to that extent, your freedom is curtailed, your security is curtailed, your real happiness is curtailed. So, this is the ultimate what we should try to go, reach that state. As it is, everything is beautiful, I don't need anything. Koroyantru Mellaikana. That is the state we have to go. That will come only when I recognize I am God. If I think God is in me, that will not come. But that's the way we have to go. That is the way we have to. First recognize God is in us, then recognize His presence in everything that we do. Right? His help. Very grateful to Him, be a devotee. But gradually, we should be able to say, He alone is there. If He alone is there, I am not. Right? So what I say, I, is also He. Therefore, I am one. Therefore, I am one. You know, a lot of people think this is not devotion. This is the height of devotion. Because what is devotion? Complete identification with God is devotion. Any love. What is love? Love is identification with the beloved. Identification with the beloved. Whatever that person likes, I like. Up to then, I never used to like coffee. Now, my beloved loves coffee. I start taking a liking for coffee. Understand? Though there some friends, couple in the class, they said it's only for 3 months. That's a joke. Right? So therefore, you start liking anywhere, even fans, you know. Michael Jackson started wearing an earring in the music. So everybody connected with music thinks they should wear it. You know? So that's the identification. You willingly, actively negate your individuality and try to bring the other into you. That is the symbol of love. Identification and sacrifice. Identification and sacrifice. Attachment, detachment. Abhyasa, vairagya. The essence of all spiritual sadhana.
Yep.
Essence of all spiritual sadhana. So what is the height of devotion? Where I don't exist at all. He alone is there. If I say, He is my Lord, I am devotee, still I am there. Where I am giving Him full place. I am not giving Him full place. I am giving myself. So He alone is there. And if He alone is there, I am also He. So I can also say, I am nothing but Bhagavan. It is not you. That's not you. So, therefore, because these are very, very important tools in spiritual sadhana, that is why I am insisting that we should be able to gradually graduate into a state wherein we should gain the confidence to say that I am God. You should not think that is ego. That is not ego. That's not ego. Right? So, that is one. Second, how do you recognize the God in all activity? That is where we said, because I know you are saying, but there is a subtle difference, you must catch it. How do you recognize God in all activity? By seeing no activity can take place without God. So therefore you have to see what is that force because of which every activity takes place. I can't speak without God. You can't listen without God. Right? God means life principle. So if I and you are able to do anything only because of that God principle, now I must be able to see what is it that makes me talk, what is it that makes me speak. This principle should be intuitively felt. It is not intellectually understood. It should be intuitively felt. What is this power that makes me speak? What is this power that makes me hear? Right? Once I know that, I know all defects are in the equipment, not in the power. If there is dim light, bright light, the problem is in the bulb. It is in the bulb. Electricity itself doesn't have the defects of the bulb or the fan or the gadget. Right? Any power is, from that standpoint, perfect. Any power from that standpoint is perfect. with what it associates makes the difference. So also, the Lord in me, that power because of which everything takes place. Right? He is ever perfect. None of the defects are there in me. And that I am perfect. What do I need? What do I need? I feel I need because I feel I am having sorrow. I am having sorrow. Therefore, I need God to take away this sorrow. I am asking, why you want to avoid sorrow? Tell me, why you want to avoid sorrow? Why can't it be there? Why can't it be there? In sorrow, you are a more real being than when sorrow is not there. You are a pseudo being. When sorrow is not there, you are a pseudo being. In sorrow, you really feel all the depths of the personality. The real awareness, the real happiness, all that you feel in sorrow. And the process of growth is sorrow. There cannot be growth without friction, without pain. If you don't want growth, you will not have pain. So why do I want sorrow to be not there? Once I accept this, then where is the agitation? Pain is real, suffering is optional. Pain is real, suffering is optional. To accept pain, there is no suffering. Because you understand, I need the pain to grow. Supposing there are two blocks, stones. One is worship, same stones. One is worship, the other is used as a stepping stone. The block that is worship is that which underwent all chipping. And chipping is painful. And that is worship. The other block did not undergo any pain, and therefore it is not worship. And it is used as a stepping stone for its own cousin block. Yes. So, our wanting something is the only thing that gives us sorrow. Our wanting, there should not be sorrow, I should not have pain, I should not have pain, I should not have death. Without death, where is birth? Where is birth? You want to grow? If you want to grow, the previous condition should die. If you want to grow, the previous condition should die. And you went on growing, the previous condition died. Now it has come to a stage that I need a fresh body. I have gathered now so much of energy, so much of knowledge. This has become too old for me to express. I need a different body. I need a fresh, energetic body. So I have to cast it off. Where is the problem? So the problem is not in what is happening to anybody on the earth. It is only for him wanting a change. Wanting a change. If I can accept everything as beautiful, why it is beautiful? Every experience that you get, how you say is beautiful? Because it is given by the all-loving Lord. He won't give to you anything that is not good for you. He won't give you any experience that is not good for you. He knows everything. He can change anything. He loves all, knowing everything, having the capacity to change everything, loving all, If he gives you something, nothing can be better than that. Wanting to change it is detrimental to our own good. Is detrimental to our own good. Accept. Don't want anything. Everything is beautiful, Lord Narayana. Everything is beautiful. Narayana, I don't want anything. Everything is beautiful. You have given me pain and sorrow. That's your love. I am enjoying your love. I am enjoying your love, O Lord. No need to change. No need to. But let me not forget you. That's all I need. That's all I need. So this feeling, His presence in everything, in every action, in every movement, that is the real meditation. That is why to be able to see Him in all experiences, this division of Kshetra and Kshetrajna is brought, because normally we are mixing of both, we are not able to see it separately. We are not able to see that separately. This acceptance, not wanting any change, is called Sharanagati. It's called Sharanagati. Sharanagati is not, oh Lord, I surrender to you, give me millions. Oh Lord, I surrender to you, give me children. That is not surrender. You are giving him a list. Where is surrender? Surrender is, oh Lord, you know best. You love me more than anybody else. You can change things. Therefore, whatever you give is the best for me. To accept that is called surrender. That is surrender. Real surrender. Because most of us say, nothing wrong. Initially they are all right. I surrender to God, He will take care. Even when He doesn't take care as you think He is taking care, even when He doesn't take care as you think He is taking care, you must be able to recognize His love. I say always two things. Bundle all your shastras, keep it. Don't do any puja. Don't do anything. Recognize two factors. The depth of the love of the Lord. If you can only recognize the depth of the love of the Lord, the depth of the wisdom of our rishis, your life is fulfilled. You don't have to do anything. See whether you recognize the depth of the love of the Lord, the depth of the intelligence of our rishis. You have achieved the perfection in your life. You don't need anything else. This is a very simple logic. It looks simple, but it's very cunning. Because you can't recognize the depth of the Lord of the love if you don't know yourself what it is. How will you recognize if you don't know? When you got that unconditional full love, you don't need anything else. You are God. You are God. So, the simple way, the simplest way, the most pleasant way, the simplest way, please understand every word that I am saying in this particular subject, because I am not trying to use words to show vocabulary or to impress on you. Every bit is important. The simplest way, the most pleasant way, because everything is important. Don't catch one. Simplest way, the most pleasant way, the way where there is no speculation, where there is no loss of effort, where it is rewarding immediately, is the path of love. Is the path of love. Right? there is happiness. In love there is happiness. Happiness is God. Happiness is God. That's why Narada Sutra, Narada says, Swayam Palarupatva. That itself is an end. The means is an end. Loving is an end. Right? And karma, jnana, karma, you only purify. After that you should do upasana and then meditation. It only purifies karma. That's not the end. Jnana, if you think reading books and all that, Sevadamanana, that's not all. You have to do meditation and sit there. But in bhakti, the very loving is the means and an end. Is the means and an end. In karma, you do half and leave, it doesn't give you result. In jnana, you do sravana, don't do manana, don't do nididhyasana, it doesn't give you result. In love, if I love somebody now, I express my love, I get happiness immediately. There is no loss of effort. There is no loss of effort. In karma, the topic is completely changed. He wishes it. I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay? In karma, you do something and they say, don't take the result. Painful. I work and I do not take result. In jnana, they say control your senses. Do not think of this, do not think of that. Are not so comfortable. In bhakti, it goes with your nature. With your nature is to be passionate, is to be extrovert, is to enjoy. Here they say you control the senses. There no. See the form of the Lord. See the form of the Lord. Here is glory. Taste prasad. Smell chandanam. The whole thing is according to your nature. There is no strain in that. There is no strain in it. It's pleasant. It's pleasant. There is no loss of effort. It is complete. It's complete. But there is only one trick there. One trick there. Everything else depends upon other things. Karma, I need to gather a lot of things. I need a purohit. Jnana, I need some books, some teacher. Here, it only depends on you. Because what you want is love. You will get love only when you give love. So you want full love, you have to give full love. Right? So if you are experiencing little happiness, understand your love is little. You have to go on perfecting that love. That's all. You perfect your love, you have become God. What a simple logic. Why go on worrying about money? Perfect your love, you are God. Why? Because God, what is God's love? Unfailing, uninterrupted, undiscriminating. Undiscriminate, doesn't discriminate. Is a saint, is a sinner. Everybody takes care, like a father and a mother. Undiscriminating, unfailing, uninterrupted, and unexpecting. No reward yet. 24 hours, 365 days, for 90 years, He takes care of every system in you and provides all the experiences that you need. Provides all the things that you need and takes the scolding from you. That He is No, you are putting yourself into trouble. He is saving. But you take that blame also and still care for. If you can develop these qualities of love in you, you become love. Where else you will get the opportunity to start other than your own house? Because a lot of people think being spiritual is to leave the house and go to the temples and ashrams. If you cannot be harmonious and loving in your own house, how are you going to be loving in temples and ashrams? It starts here. If somebody says in my house it doesn't happen, somebody is like this, somebody is like that, that is not true. If you are loving unconditionally, that person has to change. So if anybody complains against anybody in the house, please understand the problem is with you. Problem is with you, not with others. Why? You expect the other person to behave in a particular way. Where is your love? That is business. How much? If you love all unconditionally, they have to reciprocate, though it will take some time, because all along you have been selfish. Now suddenly you have become saintly, they won't trust you. So it will take some time. It will take some time, but it is rewarding. It is you that can make the house a heaven or a hell, not others. Not others. Because all the time we think, my house is a naraka. If it is a naraka, you are alone responsible. Nobody else is responsible. If it is a heaven, you alone are responsible. Understand? Somebody says, why are you going on bluffing? Tell something which is useful. So he changed the whole topic. So that is the whole purpose, to recognize him, to remember him in every microsecond. The moment you forget, that moment you are lost to security and happiness. The moment you remember him, in spite of everything not conducive to your liking, you are ever secure and ever happy. So your total security and happiness depends on recognizing, holding on. That is the purpose of the Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. To see him in all Kshetras, to feel him in all Kshetras. So he says, why don't you do? That's because you are not doing it because there are lots of cobwebs in you, lots of dirt covering the beauty. Remove that, substitute with positive things, then you will be able to feel. Remove all the negative things, substitute the positive things, then you will not miss it. So this process of removing and substituting the right values is the means. And that means takes you to the ultimate knowledge. But here, now, the means itself is called jnana. Because this means definitely takes you there. Supposing you go to Bangalore Central Station, they announce, Chennai is in platform number 1, Delhi is in platform number 7. How can Chennai be in platform number 1 here? How can Delhi be in platform number 7? Means the train that takes you to Chennai is in platform number 1. The train that takes you to Delhi is in platform number 7. Similarly, that which takes you to that ultimate knowledge is also called jnana. So there are 20 values given to us here. If you understand them and try to adjust your personality, you will feel the presence of God. 20 to remember and to practice, very difficult, not necessary, because they are all connected to the ego. They are all connected to the ego. One value if you perfect, you have removed the ego. Only one of them. And then all the 19 gets perfect. Don't worry about the 20. One you perfect, you cannot perfect without removing the ego. When the ego is removed, all the 19 also perfect. Very simple. One thing that disturbs you all the time. What disturbs you all the time is that to which you are attached. So find out what disturbs you, what is the cause of your disturbance. Set it right. Then everything is set right. All the 19, you don't have to worry about 19. Each one of us will have problem in one aspect. That to perfect it. See that it no more gives you sorrow. Then everything else is set right. Right? So you now see those values. So when it is 11:10, somebody reminds me.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I will can, kindly can. Amanitvamadam vidvam. Ahimsa kshantirajam. Acharyopasanam shaucham. Dhairyamaatma vinigraha. Indriyartheshu vairagyam. Anahankara evacha. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi. Kadoshanudarshanam. Asaktirana vishvangaha. Traddara gruhadishu. Nityam cha samachittatvam. Ishthanishtopapatishu. Mayijananye yogena. Bhaktiravya vicharini. Viviktadesha sevitvam. Naratirjana samsadi. Adhyatma gnana nityatvam. Tattvajnanartha darshanam. Etajnanamiti proktam. Jnanam yadatonyatha. Yes. So, it is, there are maladjustments in your personality, therefore you are not feeling things. So, you have to tune up your personality. So, you have to remove certain obstructions to that vision and create a conducive atmosphere for feeling, seeing that truth is you. The first thing is Aman is God. Man is measurement. Man means measurement. That's why it's called Matra. Matra measure. Aman is from. Now measuring yourself. Oh, I am a billionaire. I'm a billion. I have 100 houses. Some people are have each house in each continent. They already have 3. One in States, another in England, another in India. Now, Europe, America, and Germany. They should only have now in Australia and Africa. So if they do, they create a record. So I have 100 houses, and everywhere, in every continent, one house. Okay? And I am triple doctorate from Harvard. My triple doctorate from Harvard. You name the latest car, I have it. Right? You name the latest car, I have 100 wives. This is all your assessment. This is all your assessment. This is what me. This is what me. 100 houses you are having. You can only sleep in 6 by 3. You cannot sleep in it. You can only go in one car at a time. And what are you? Shastra is telling you are God. You own the whole universe. You are belittling yourself, saying I own 100% and I don't own other things. Shastra says you are God. Whole universe belongs to you. Here you are saying I own 100 cars. He is laughing at you. So this self-assessment in a negative way is called mani. I am a man, I am a woman, I am beautiful, I am ugly. All are associations with your possession, measurements. And if you are going to measure yourself with possession, they being finite, you are assuming the finite nature. So, to see the whole world to be your expression, you are the very substratum of all these expressions, is to experience your infinite nature. You of the infinite, trying to see through a name and a form, is to personalize yourself and to suffer. Swami says, what is the secret of happiness? Depersonalize yourself. Try to see yourself beyond a particular name and form. Depersonalize yourself. This is called ego and money. Aman is so not Shastra. Is there one Mahatma who has written a perfect Shastra which is not contradicted by others? No, even grammatically, even Vedas there are plenty of mistakes, even grammar, logic. How can anything finite become ever perfect? Even Shastras are finite. And in this, you are trying to arrogate that you are the best. So, no knowledge is complete. You know, science which is developing. I read some interesting statements. The growth of science depends upon disproving all previous discovery. Otherwise, there is no growth. Otherwise, there is no growth. So, what is your knowledge to be dismissed by the later ones? That's your knowledge. And here you are arrogant. Oh, I own 5 billion. Yes. How long? You do not know next second. The billions are safe because a lot of people say, I am very intelligent, I am not speculative, nothing will happen to my money. Yes, nothing will happen to your money, but you can live. That nobody can prove. That nobody can prove. This is another arrogance. I am so secure. Nothing will happen. Right? I have perfect planning. Yes? It's reference to other things. But about your own self, when you will leave, you do not know. So that is amanika. Don't measure yourself with external things and have a false sense of evil. Then what happens? Another problem. Supposing I just reached million, 10 lakh rupees. Right? Just reached 10 lakh rupees. People started calling me a millionaire. Now I am scared 1 lakh will go down. I am no more a millionaire. I am struggling to maintain that label millionaire. What an amount of suffering in that very effort to maintain. That's not only to that. He knows all Gita by heart. All Gita by heart. That's equivalent to millions. Nothing is greater than that. All are same. And this man now doesn't want to go in that image, so goes on keeping up that memory, wanting to protect that image. Right? So wanting to protect anything outside, because you created an image about yourself, what a strain. When you leave things, how beautiful. If I give you a personal example of mine, how I enjoy living, then you will appreciate it. How I enjoy living, how it relaxes you, how difficult it is to keep up. Something which happened to me, you will enjoy. In a class, they used to put a comfortable chair. In my house also, I have a reclining chair. That is almost the same, comfortable. Yes, one particular day, in their drawing room, there were some guests. Therefore, what they did is, they put a plastic chair, and it's higher also, my legs also don't touch, and the hands, I had to keep at a higher level, it's straining. So I felt the difference. Therefore I said something, this is not comfortable. But what he said was mine. But what went on in my mind were a lot of egoistic. You understand? A lot of egoistic. That one day only, that changed. Next day they would have put. So I had anger. I said, next 2-3 classes don't change it. Because there was a lot of ego going on inside. Lot of ego going on inside. You should not expect this. So I accept my ego. Problem is ended. Because who said you should not have ego? You can have anything. I have ego, but I am not ego. What I have, I can always drop. I have you. I am not you. I have anger. I am not the anger. The moment you accept this, I have anger, I have ego. Your responsibility to give a false image ceases, and you are peaceful. You want to prove you will never get anything. What is strange? What is strange? Right? You have no ego. All big strange. What is wrong if I have ego? It's beautiful. The Lord's manifestation. If everything is Lord, ego is also Lord. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You understand? So our problem is only resistance. Wanting to change things, wanting to keep different. If somebody thinks you are poor, you can't fall down. There is nothing to protect. Why do you want to create an image and then feel insecure to leave it? reflects everything, rejects money. Accepts everything, keeps nothing, reflects everything, rejects money. That is what we should do. That is what we should do. So that is what all about Aman is coming. Aman. Adam Vikram. Aman is feeling. Adam Vikram is to impress another what I am even not. To impress another, I am scholarly. I am divine. I am scholarly. I am divine. I have a great following. I am a powerful man. I am a powerful man. Try to impress others. All these things take away your peace totally. Totally. You don't have to impress anyone. You know why you want to impress another? Because you know we can do. If you have faith in yourself, you don't need to impress another. You are dependent about yourself on others' opinion. You are dependent about yourself on others' opinion. That means you are not sure of yourself. If I have a value for something which I want to impress another, better I become that. If I want to impress another, I am a good man. I should become good, not seem to be good. I should become good, not seem to be good. If I have value for knowledge, learning, I should become knowledgeable, not seem to be knowledgeable. So that is what is for Adam Vikram. Trying to impress another through false pretensions. Ahimsa, non-injury. How much time is there? Huh?
No, almost right.
11. No. Okay. Ahimsa, non-injury. So doctor cuts the leg. He is doing himsa? No. You want the doctor to do it, otherwise you will not live. You want the doctor to do it, otherwise you will not live. After the operation is over, now you are confident you will live. Thank you, doctor. For what? Removing your leg. Thank you, doctor. So is that himsa? Himsa is not physical. Himsa is more at the motive level. Is at the motive level. Is at the thought level. Is at the thought level. There is a beautiful anecdote. Paramahansa Yogananda's guru was sleeping. Paramahansa Yogananda was trying to massage his feet. There was a fly coming to disturb. He took his hand to hit it, but then he realized I should not. He kept quiet. The guru said, killing at any level is killing. That is, you took the hand to kill it at the thought level, that itself is killing. You need not kill physically. Killing at any level is killing. Killing physically. The soldier kills the enemy. But the man is very sad. I read a few books. Especially Tolstoy mentions the horrors of war. The man who kills becomes restless, this warrior. Because he knows it will happen to him any minute and what will happen to his family.
Yeah.
This can happen to him any minute and what will happen to his family. So he knows the suffering of the other family. And he kills. But there is no guilt. There is positive sympathy. There is no guilt, there is positive sympathy. And gradually, that killing ends there. It doesn't carry on with you and make you miserable all your lifetime. But the words that you leave can kill you, kill others forever. Regret. So that it gives us at the level of emotion. That is why this is at the level of emotion. All these 20 values and several values, they want to give you a simple formula of a rishi. So they have said you need in the instrument 3 adjustments to have the proper vision. At the level of the body, brahmacharya. At the level of the mind, ahimsa. At the level of the intellect, satyam. Ahimsa, satyam, brahmacharya are the 3 cornerstones of Hinduism. Because these 3, if you make adjustments, you are gone. No ahimsa at the level of the emotion. You can only do that when you see yourself in others. That is Advaita. Brahmacharya is not celibacy. Is not married. Is not married. Brahmacharya is to be in the path of Brahman, walking in the path of Brahman. That's a simple word. Why was I struggling? Because I know it is more deeper than that. You understand? It's more deeper than that. It's to be all the time in consonance and in harmony with that truth. And then what happens? What happens when you are in harmony with any vision or with any big undertaking? You have a big organization going on, right? Supposing Ramesh tomorrow is in charge of an international conference wherein 5,000 technicians are coming all over the world, right? All over the world. How much sleep you will have? And how much food you will take? How much you will talk at home? All will be restricted because you are yoked to something very high. So when you are yoked to something high, there will be moderation at all your levels of dissipated activity. That is called Brahmacharya. Brahmani charati iti Brahmani. One who walks in the path of Brahmacharya. The negative things are byproducts. But they are not important. The positive thing is to lift yourself to that Brahman. Satyam. Satyam. Is to, these are the level of the intellect. Is to hold on to that which does not change at any time. Satyam is that which does not change. Truth. Satyam is said to be speaking truth. Speaking truth. Who is the one who is called Satyasandhi in all our Puranas, the greatest of all of them? Harichandra. Sri Rama?
Yeah, same.
Satyapradha?
Satyapradha.
But you know, when he used to play marbles with Bharata, whenever Bharata lost, he used to make it appear that Rama lost, Bharata won. He used to make Bharata feel he won, he lost. If you are strictly talking about Satya, is that Satya? Then he is going in the chariot, Dasharatha Maharaj is running behind. Rama, 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 Rama. Rama says, come on, Sumantra. Quick, quick, quick. Sumantra says, oh, he is still my master. Dasharatha is still my master. You are not even a Yuvaraja. How can I disobey him? That is not proper. Rama says, tell him that you read here. You read here. You understand?
Yeah.
Is that Satyam? But can ever drama be not a Satyavan? So we have to understand what Satyam exactly is. What exactly is Satyam? And Krishna in Mahabharata was. What all he did, nothing was Satyam. But can anybody ever imagine Krishna is not a Satyavan? Therefore we have to understand what is Satyam also. That takes time. Amma?
சமயத்துக்கு வந்தாலும் பொய் சொல்ல வேண்டியது அவசியமா இருந்தது. அதனால ராமா பொய் சொன்னாங்க.
அதுதான் சத்தியம். அதுதான் பேசப்படுறாங்க. ஸோ சத்தியம்ன்றது தெரிஞ்சது சொல்றது இல்லை சத்தியம். எனக்கு அவர் முட்டாளன் தெரிஞ்சா நீ முட்டாளன் சொல்றது சத்தியம் இல்லை. அது நிறைய சமாச்சார டாபிக்
இருக்கு. நன்மை பயக்கும் சத்தியம் அசத்தியமும் சத்தியம்.
அது திருக்குறள்ல சொல்லிருக்காரு. கரெக்டா டெபினிஷன் அவர் தான் கொடுத்திருக்காரு. திருக்குறள்ல தான் கரெக்ட் டெபினிஷன் கொடுத்திருக்காரு. அது நாளைக்கு பார்ப்போம், விவரமா நாளைக்கு பார்ப்போம். ஓம் பூர்ணமத பூர்ணமிதம்